I'm Richard Dolan. We've got a great program just for you. Right here in Toronto, some new developments and opportunities that are perfectly designed for you as an investor or a buyer, someone looking for a new home or your next home.
It gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce a person that doesn't need a lot of introduction, Mr. Donald Trump.
About 8 years ago, I began this voyage, and it turned out to be a beautiful voyage because the end result is something the likes of which, not only throughout Canada, but I think almost you could say anywhere, it hasn't been done. It's a spectacular building. And Ina and Val and Alex, the job you've done is incredible. And the fact that they never quit, you never even thought of quitting, did you, right? They just don't have it in their blood. All right, 1, 2, 3.
So I'm looking forward to welcoming you at Trump Toronto in the very near future.
In Wave City Centre, the multi-use development in Noida, we always wanted the consumers to get the best. The best buildings, the best master plan, the shopping, the entertainment, the restaurants. Not just the best living standards in India, but a new living standard in the world. It's never happened before. It's happening for the first time in one city. So we welcome you to Wave City Centre. This is the time to cash on the biggest growth story that's going to happen in the world. It's a story of a young country, supported by even a younger population, who have the spirit, the hunger, the entrepreneurial zest to take it to the next level. One of the most trusted asset class in the world for investing is real estate. It's now time and an opportunity for individual investors like you to be part of that growth. All you have to do is invest. Investing here takes a load off your shoulders. You don't have to look for office renters. You don't have to look for anybody to rent your house or your shop. Wave is going to provide that service to you. And now on behalf of tens and thousands of our employees, I look forward to seeing you as part of the Wave family in Wave City Centre.
Hello, my name is Jason Kinsale, and I am the president of Aristo Development Limited, and I would like to welcome you to One Cable Beach. For those of you who haven't been to the Bahamas and enjoyed our amazing beaches and our amazing waters, it's something that is really mesmerizing and continues to amaze me. When we looked at the design for One Cable Beach, we said let's focus on tranquility. Let's have a modern and progressive environment, tall ceilings, high doors, a real sense of openness. Every single unit has a view. We're only building 65 residences. I think it's something that you need to act on now. Call us, arrange an appointment. We'd be happy to sit down with you and go through the details of One Cable Beach.
In
the last 10 years, we've actually had, on average, 60 to 100,000 people every year move into the Toronto area, and a lot of those people in the city are buying condos.
In our product, I want everyone to be surprised that we delivered what we said we're going to deliver, because nobody does.
We wanted to go with a bit of a more contemporary design, and we thought Oakville was ready for it.
An inside look at the hottest condo projects in the GTA.
Beauty is really everywhere. You know, we choose to see it or we choose not to see it. And my passion's always been, I make a point of looking around and paying attention and looking at these little details. And even throughout the city, even through drive, or if I'm sitting or I'm flying or I'm driving or I'm reading or when I'm traveling with the family, I'm looking at all of the most beautiful details that are around us. And I constantly have my smartphone on me and I'm constantly turning around and taking photos of all these little details that just go by us every day. We invite the homeowner in for them to have a fingerprint in the actual design of their new home. After all, it's their new home.
Sam really drives sort of a design sensibility, and he travels a lot and travels the world and loves France and is constantly bringing pictures back. And when we're having meetings, he's constantly sending us or bringing pictures of beautiful interiors and beautiful architecture and architectural details. So there really is a passion for design.
You evolve, the landscape evolves, the community evolves, so we want to be within the same theme of that community, but have it evolve in a fashion that again takes a lot of the inspirations and the foundations with the past, but then bringing a lot of current, bring it into the modern and into the future, and being able to bring those two into concert together so that when we're developing a building or a home, you look at it and you say, this just fits in. It's been there. You look at it and you say, this was always here. It shouldn't look like it's brand new. It should be something that when the homeowners or you're driving by, you look at it and it looks like it always belonged there. That's the critical factor, and that's what a successful development project or a successful builder is about.
A few years ago, I got a phone call from a commercial broker I do a lot of business with, and he told me that he had this site that he was going to give me the exclusive shot at first on King Street West, between Simcoe and John Street, which for me, as a Torontonian, it's the epicenter of the best place to be in downtown. So this is a part of Toronto that is called Theatre Row. Two of the most important theatres in Canada are on it. Took a look at the site, I realized instantly what I wanted. I wanted a super high, thin, clean, modern glass tower, and I wanted a really cool forecourt park with a fountain and some other neat things on it that would sort of invite people into it, and it would become a City of Toronto property. And I thought I'd call it Theatre Park. We hired a great interior design firm. They came up with some really great ideas for the interiors, for the lobby, for the hallways, for all the elevators. They're all going to be amazing. Our 450 square foot apartment, which is most people call it a junior one bedroom, it's so well designed and so well laid out that it actually feels like a 600 square foot apartment. We have a 920 square foot two bedroom that lives like a 1,200 square foot two bedroom. It actually has a 22-foot living room, dining room, which you would rarely see in an 1,100 or 1,200 square foot apartment. And the reason for that is there's no wasted space. I mean, the other thing is that the standard quality in this building would be the equivalent to what you get in the Four Seasons. But our prices are a third of the Four Seasons prices. It's important for me that our buildings stand the test of time.
Hi, my name is Scott McClellan. I'm the Senior Vice President at Plaza. Now, Plaza has had a terrific history in the City of Toronto, primarily in the downtown core since 1982. We have built and delivered over 5,000 condominium homes. Here we are at Liberty Village, and Liberty Village has become one of the most vibrant locations, not just in Toronto, but in the country. I've often talked about Liberty Village as being kind of like Yaletown in Vancouver. An area of Vancouver where it probably started off with the artists. It started off with people that were in the high-tech business, people that were developing websites. As that became more and more the norm in our community, like it did in Vancouver, everybody else started to move in. So as that started to crystallize in our city, Liberty Village started to crystallize as a complete community.
Liberty Village is a very unique neighborhood. We've redeveloped it, coming in with a project that has over 1 million square feet. We've come to, it's a beautiful building with 3 towers with a podium. We have over 20,000 square feet of amenity space, and we range from bachelors all the way up to 2-bedroom and dens. We have sold currently about 90%.
We understood the importance of a complete community within a community. So what we decided to do was to make sure that our recreation facility would be a complete extension of people that were purchasing a home in that community.
It's great to live in a building that comes equipped with indoor pool, hot tubs, 2 bowling alleys, a games room, multimedia room, a theater room, a fireplace lounge, as well as 2 outdoor courtyards.
Our objective at Condo Show is to revolutionize the condo buying and selling experience. There is no other show that has more condo projects with more information, with more videos, with more reviews than ours. We're able to access inventory that no one else has access to. We make this the most easy and fun way to buy condominiums, not just locally but internationally. We can deliver to you the best condo buying, selling, or renting experience, period.
It's so simple to be sitting in your office 1 second and 3 hours later you're standing where I'm standing, right on Paradise Island.
My name is Al Ballard. By way of background, I've developed properties internationally from the States and Australia and here in the Bahamas.
When I came in and actually saw Ocean Place, I was blown away. It's striking. This is the largest residential building on Paradise Island, therefore making it one of the largest in the Caribbean. You see it, it's an icon. Really, when people walk into the building, the first reaction is wow, and that's just based on the amenities. When they actually walk into the unit and you're looking at 20-inch travertine, 11-foot ceilings, huge solid doors throughout.
Super soundproofing in between the floors.
Appliances, Wolf, Sub-Zero, thick granite. That's fantastic. That's what you would expect in something like this. But when you turn and you see floor-to-ceiling windows staring out over Nassau Harbor, one of the most famous harbors definitely in the Caribbean, or you're looking out of the Ocean Club golf course. Michael Jordan held his golf tournaments there. You're looking out over the celebrities' homes. And it's not obnoxious. There's 100 homes stretched out. There's islands in the background of there. Rose Island, Gilligan's Island is a 10-minute boat ride from here, the Gilligan's Island. Or as you work your way around the building, now you're looking over the one and only, and you're staring out at the Atlantic. Atlantis runs a dolphin experience. You can see it from our balconies. Every single unit in the building has a water view. They're 1,500 square foot balconies, larger than my first apartment. The nicest condominium you'll ever go in. And you're going to be able to do it at 2007 prices. Be the first one in, you benefit the most later. But I want to invite you to come down and stay with us for a weekend. Come down, let us show you around. Let us show you the local flavor. Let us show you the state-of-the-art discotheque if that's something you like. We'll go eat at Nobu. We'll set up a boat excursion and we'll take you out to Rose Island and you can lay in a hammock and drink cocktails. Please, come join us. Let us show you around for the weekend. You'll love it.
Cobble Beach is a master-planned community, unparalleled in Ontario, 2 hours from Pearson Airport, 10 minutes from Owen Sound, and our lowest cost lot, including a membership to the golf club, is about $149,000. Coming shortly are Blue Bay Villas, 41 units within a very tight little community, overlooking Georgian Bay. You can stay at the inn, you can stay at the cottages, you can use all of the facilities. Come to Cobble Beach. You will find it is very hard to leave.
I'm Sam Perniano, President of Cities and Development Group.
We ended up with this beautiful design by Young Sung Ma, which created a lot of buzz.
I don't think we would have gotten this design through any other means.
In 15 years of residential experience, I've never worked on a project that's this interesting, this iconic. There are only a handful of buildings in the world that are of this caliber, on par with Marina City in Chicago or many of the buildings going up in Dubai and some of the European cities and in Beijing. It's very interesting that every day you find people stop photographing the building. It's almost as though this building has put Mississauga on the map in terms of the architectural world.
We wanted to provide more amenities than are the usual. So we quickly came to the conclusion that a single amenity complex with a lot of exciting and different things was the route to take. And we ended up with this facility that's well in excess of 35,000 square feet.
We have 2 pools, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor, 2 squash courts, 5 furnished guest suites, a theater that seats, I think, 52 people. There's an indoor running track, a half-court basketball court, cardio and weights rooms. It's really quite amazing. It's a must-see for sure.
Where else would you find this? You can't, there's no building in the GTA that has this, probably not in Canada. The building itself has expansive glass in every suite. You have expansive views of the lake, the city, or the parks to the north. There is no bad view in any of these suites.
Over the course of time, these buildings will prove themselves to be a statement for the city of Mississauga. I think what we can see in the future is that the value of these buildings will far outpace the value of other buildings in the city.
Until next time, this is Simon Giannini with the Real Estate Talk Show, giving you the inside scoop on all things real estate. Have a great night. You know, in my 25 years of doing this, I've helped many people buy homes and invest in real estate, but I've never come across an opportunity exactly like this. Cottage time is here, and it's no secret that the most desirable cottage destination is, of course, Lake Muskoka. Now, when you've heard me say that I like my investments boring and my life exciting, well, this is the first opportunity of its kind where you can literally have both. Your bed is made, your room is clean, breakfast is waiting for you each and every morning. Now, how sweet is that? But before I get ahead of myself, let's go have a look. Let's take a look inside. Entering the lobby, you'll immediately feel the luxurious cottage experience as you stroll past the beautiful stone fireplace. As you may not expect, it also has an indoor pool for year-round fun for you and the kids, and an exercise room for those who like to keep up with their daily routines. Year-round fun at a cottage is not always what comes to mind, but I'll tell you that the snowmobiling trails, ice fishing, and dog sled tours are definitely catching on and worth the trip. By far the most impressive part of the hotel are the suites themselves. They boast warm earth tone decor with natural lighting, granite countertops, and fully equipped kitchens including stainless steel fridge, microwave cooktop, and dishwasher. Enjoy luxurious bedding, cotton-rich linens, plush sheets, and extra pillows to ensure a fabulous night's rest. The quality continues into the bathrooms and of course wouldn't be complete without the state-of-the-art LCD TVs. And now my favorite part, the $1 million Muskoka view from your private terrace. Now, if you live in the city or burbs, the Muskoka sunset and nighttime sky are guaranteed to take your breath away and will remain a memory that you'll want your grandkids to share. A luxury hotel among some of the most prestigious Muskoka real estate for a fraction of the price and no maintenance or work on your part. It really is an incredible opportunity. Call the number on the screen now. There's a limited number of units available, and I know this one's going to go fast. Thanks for listening in. This is Simon Giannini with the Real Estate Talk Show, giving you the inside scoop on all things real estate.
iProperty.com is the most innovative real estate company currently on the planet. It's the #1 player in Asia with #1 presence in Indonesia, in Hong Kong, in Malaysia, also in the Philippines, in India, as well as in Singapore. We're not just a website company, we also are the biggest real estate export provider in the region. We've now taken the next step in the most innovative form possible with the Buyers Club. All I can say is I'm looking very much forward to seeing you at one of our Buyers Club events. I invite you to join our website, our community of interested buyers. Thank you very much for listening and all the best to you.
iProperty Buyers Club. There's power in numbers.
Did you miss out on the Toronto boom? Did you miss out on the technology boom? Did you miss out on things that you thought you should have been a part of? And you're probably thinking back right now, why wasn't I there? Why didn't somebody tell me? But this is one of those rare opportunities where somebody's telling you before something happens. The next big thing is going to be right here in Pickering. And the next big site is right here, San Francisco by the Bay. Pickering's first total master plan community. So now you know about it, now it's up to you to take action and move on it.
If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair.
San Francisco is calling you from Frenchman's Bay in the prestigious community of Pickering.
And our standard features will be enough to make you feel right at home when you move into your new suite at San Francisco by the Bay.
The neighborhood is set amid 2 magnificent acres of lush green parkland and features a state-of-the-art recreational complex, a dazzling indoor swimming pool, as well as an entertainment center with a party room that opens onto a beautiful outdoor deck. Just steps from the marina and on the Frenchman's Bay in Pickering, San Francisco by the Bay is the ideal choice for active lifestyles. Charming waterfront living is just part of the San Francisco story. The condo towers offer spectacular views of the lake and city as well. On a clear day, you will see forever. Everything you need for a picture-perfect life is right here at San Francisco by the Bay.
Well, Empire Communities was founded in 1993 by my father and his partner, and they really came from the construction industry. And we were able to find this site, and we wanted to go with a bit of a more contemporary design, and we thought Oakville was ready for it. And that's what you see today with respect to the architectural design elements, where we're combining the glass, some steel, some very linear, straight lines, which is a little bit different from perhaps what the more historic Oakville look and feel is all about. So here we're at our model suite. It's 655 square feet. Definitely doesn't feel like 655 square feet. In fact, we've had people come in and comment on the fact that it feels a lot more, and that's the intention, is to show the new home buyer not only the great finishes that we're giving as a standard here at Rain Condos, but also give them a sense of how they can flow through the space and get an appreciation of the openness of what a 655 square foot condo feels like. And you can see from the quality of the finishes behind me, the kitchens are very contemporary. We're including obviously granite and stainless steel appliances in our standard features. We're including undermount sink with a pull-out faucet, And in terms of the finishes on the floor, all very contemporary, something that we thought the Oakville resident really typically has a really good appreciation of high-end finishes, and we tried to come up and match their expectations there. This is one of the first projects to be part of this revitalization of Oakville, and that if you're buying now, in a few years' time, you know that your investment is not only safe, but you'll be doing very well.
For 15 years, we've been marketing pre-sale condominiums and existing condominiums around the globe. We've sold billions of dollars of condominiums, over 10,000 condos we've closed. One of the things that I found missing is, even though this was the biggest financial decision that people are going to make in their entire life, there was some information that I felt was lacking. When you walk into most sales offices, they've got these great 3D renderings, which look very artificial, and you've got these really boring black and white floor plans. You're trying to visualize what your life is going to be like in these black and white one-dimensional things, and they've got these stock images, beautiful models, always girls in a sexy dress, and that's supposed to tell you why to make the biggest financial decision of your entire human life. I felt that it was not natural. So several years ago, we took it upon ourselves to go deep, and we wanted to interview the mayors of the cities and the deputy mayors and the planners and the actual developers and the architects and the interior designers, and find out, why is that location so important, not just today, but in the future? And why is it going to be valuable 10, 20, 30 years from now? Number two, what was the true vision? What's the essence of the architecture? Let's really understand what is behind this project. Who is this developer? How many projects have they done before? Let's understand the background of the architects, the interior designers, the sales team, the marketing folk. Let's really get the full picture, because if you're going to make the biggest financial decision of your life, let's get you all the information. People are hungry for it, they're searching for it. So what we put together was not only these incredible sales videos, which we've done for 15 years, but more importantly, we thought there was a need on television. And I know TV's a little bit old school, but the fact is the average person today in 2013 watches 4 hours of TV every day. And you go, how is that possible? I don't know why, but it's a fact. So we decided to put together the only condo show on the planet. There is no other weekly show that shows you behind the scenes, again, meeting the developers, the architects, the mayors. It's been a massive success. Obviously, we're based here in Toronto. It is the #1 condo market on the planet today. We have 300 condo towers, 300 sales offices, obviously a lot of competition, but our TV show takes you behind the scenes on some of the most exciting projects, not just locally, but around the province, around the country, and some international projects. Maybe they're looking for a place in Florida or Costa Rica or Mexico or Muskoka. We have that, and every week we bring a really high quality show, and there's nothing like it. We promote each of our videos on literally hundreds of other video websites. We do tremendous amount online in terms of promotion. So if you want literally thousands or hundreds of thousands of people to learn about your project, your development, your company, and you're in the real estate industry, there is no better place than the Condo Show, and we invite you to be part of our success story.
So until next time, we'll see you again